I decided to watch some Netflix original movies to kind of escape from the current doom and gloom of the world. Boy, this one was a mistake.
I'm her mother. It's all on me.
Beautiful dreamer.
Not to say it's a terrible film, it isn't, but we'll get to that, okay? The thing that really sticks out about this particular movie is that it's just so depressing. Lost Girls is about a mother whose sex worker daughter disappears. Now this mother decides the police aren't doing enough, or much of anything, to try and find her, and therefore kind of takes things into her own hands. Not a vigilante kicking down doors and shooting people in the face, where's my fucking family, Liam Neeson kind of takeaway way, because... well, no, I was going to say that's not realistic, but Liam Neeson could probably do all that in real life. Amy Ryan stars as the beleaguered mother. That's right, beleaguered. I've learned some pretty big words while I'm here in quarantine. And if you're wondering where you kind of think you maybe know her from, it's The Office. She was Holly in The Office, Michael's girlfriend. And also she was in Birdman. Anyway, this whole thing is based on a true story, that of the Long Island serial killer, who was linked to the deaths of about 16 girls over the course of about 20 years. And the investigation only started in 2011 because of this woman, Mary, her daughter went missing, so they had a little look around, and in the course of that, accidentally, just by pure luck, found the bodies of 4 girls dumped in one of the marshes out in the country. And that's it, you know, that's the first time they really looked for any of these girls, because they were all sex workers of one variety or another, and therefore that's what they were, primarily, before they were victims in the news and media. The whole film is essentially just telling true crime from the perspective of victims' families, as opposed to focusing on the actual police investigation and them as they look for the killer. That's why it wasn't made just as a documentary. I mean, there's probably other documentaries about this serial killer if you want to go look, but it's because all these miniseries and podcasts you see about all this stuff, they kind of largely forget about the impact this has on the people who knew the victims. Anyway, here's my 1 minute review for Lost Girls. Here's the thing, I think it's difficult for a film like this to be really considered entertainment, so I'm not sure in good conscience how much I can recommend for you to go watch it during this kind of hard time when, realistically, what most of us are looking for, including me, even more so than normal, is escapism in the films we watch. And so things like this that have important messages, they're kind of falling by the wayside right now in light of everything else that's going on, and I mean, it's kind of fair enough, isn't it? The thing that stuck out about this film more than anything else is how it portrays modern day sexism, because it was rife in this film, and a lot of it was rife in the actual true story behind this film as well. The whole way that the media portrayed them as prostitutes, sex workers. That's what they called them. They didn't call them victims. I didn't even mention Thomasin McKenzie is one of the other daughters, and she is also phenomenal in this. It's a really difficult film to like, but it is well made. It's well done, even if it's depressing as shit. And more than anything else, it is a bit of a slow burner. It's a pretty slow film. So I'm going to give this 67 out of 100. It's good. It is important, but it's not enjoyable. Now I have to go through the rest of the original Netflix movies catalogue, or get coronavirus and die, which is preferable.